Hi, my name is Yvonne Jacobs and I'm a professional childcare provider who is home-based. My business has been affected in many ways. Mostly it's been a drop in numbers where I was providing care to about 9 different families this time last year, pre-lockdown. I've gone up to 4, although I had 2 to start with when I reopened in June. The way I've been able to use the lateral flow tests has been because I have so much exposure to different families. So at the moment I have 4 families, 2 of whom have children in nurseries, so they have also contact with other children outside of my home. And then one of my families are 2 critical key workers who are in high risk category in terms of their exposure to people in the public who may come in contact with COVID. So it's peace of mind at the end of the day. I can think that if at the very earliest possibility, like I had a cold, or the start of a cold a few days ago. I was on Monday and I'm thinking, can I open up? Should I open up? I don't know. I know that that symptom is not an official symptom, but I've heard lots of people who have said it feels like a cold to start with, or that's the only thing. And so I tested, and that was literally 15 minutes before my first arrival. And as soon as I knew that it was negative, I thought, oh, well, that's great, I can open the doors, we're all safe. So it's that feeling that, well, we're doing everything we can, and also we're keeping everybody else safe. And that's ultimately, as a childminder, I have to keep the children I look after, safe, and their families as well. So it's just a good feeling, and we know we're working together. We've always been working together, but now we have that extra added security with the flow tests. The Lab Solutions tests, when I opened everything up, I wasn't sure what to do. I've not tested, I've not gone to a test centre for any reason. So I used the QR code that's on the box and also in the card, and it went straight into the video of how to use it, and it's really very cut and dry. I didn't feel like it was fiddly or difficult to understand. I felt confident when I did it, and I was really quite surprised actually how easy it was, because when my youngest son started bringing them home from secondary school, one of the first things I noticed was that his test didn't have a CE approval, and that was something that actually I'd noticed when I had the Lab Solutions. There was a CE, and I'm going, well, why doesn't it have a CE mark? My son is putting this up his nose. In fact, the NHS are putting it up children's noses and that sort of thing. It's very quick. A lot of people kind of describe it like a pregnancy test, and you can actually see it working, which is nice. I have a parent who a couple of weeks ago said she was feeling quite poorly. She said, I haven't got a cough, I haven't got a temperature, I've got a sore throat, I know it's a cold, I haven't been anywhere. And I said, well, just for the sake of it, do you want a test? I got a test for you. And she goes, oh, that'd be great. And she just really loved the fact that I could give her a test. She said, really? And I said, yeah, of course I've got one for you. I got the instructions. You can just QR code a video. It's really easy. I promise you, it's fine. And because they trust me, if I give them something and say it's good, they know it's good. And she sent me a text about an hour later saying, thank you so much. It's negative. It meant a lot to her. So all of the confidence isn't just me. It's kind of like a ripple, isn't it? It was 4 families I work for, and their families and beyond. So it really does work, I think. From a parental point of view, it's not what they do worry about, Yvonne, but they say, well, how am I going to get to work? How am I going to provide, do my job for the next 10 days. So if I test, say on a Saturday, and then I'm positive, they've got a couple of days, for example. Well, they've got a little bit of warning system, and I have a way of knowing that I can open up with confidence.